Hello and welcome back to the daily practice. I'm really excited about this one because I have manifested a car 3 different times and it has been with this practice that I'm about to share with you today. And it is just such a fun thing to do because you realize that there are these unseen forces that happen out of just feeling a feeling. And those feelings then drive you, guide you, inspire you to go and take some leaps, risks, go make more money, go and talk to people that you wouldn't normally talk to, or do things that you wouldn't normally do because you don't really feel like this thing that you want is available to you or for you or something that you deserve. And so when we start to line up with something as simple as a car, it is really amazing to see how the actual literal thing can manifest. And so I'm very excited about this because I have manifested the car that I've wanted for years now. And I want you to have that if you don't already, because it's so simple. So go ahead and use this practice right now while you're able to just have a safe, non-moving experience. So I don't want you in the car driving when we practice the first time, but you can practice this now at home in the safety of a stationary location, so that you can then use this practice when you're driving if you already have a car, or to pretend that you're driving when you don't already have a car, okay? So go ahead and close your eyes. And just imagine yourself actually sitting at the wheel of a car. We're not going to go into your car, the dream car, yet. We're just going to have ourselves sit in the seat. I want you to just feel the feeling of sitting in a car. What does it feel like? Maybe you feel leather beneath you, or maybe it's some nice vegan materials. Maybe it's fabric. Maybe it's an old school car that kind of feels like carpet. Whatever it is, I want you to let yourself feel the environment that you're in your imagination, okay? Beautiful. All right, so now I invite you to go ahead and put your fingers on the steering wheel. Now, if you're doing this another time when you have practiced this at least once with your eyes closed and you're now listening to me in the car, you can actually grab your steering wheel. But if you're still at home and you're in a stationary location, I want to invite you to just put your hands around the wheel in your imagination. What do you feel? When I was practicing this practice in my Prius, I actually had to go and see what the steering wheel of a Tesla looked like and how it was stitched, so I could actually feel in my imagination what that would feel like with a stitching that was different than my Prius. So I want you to try to imagine what that is right now. Even if you're not sure what your dream car steering wheel feels like, just let yourself project what that could be. Now this is fun. Let yourself have fun. Sometimes these things can feel shallow or silly, but it's not. It is an exercise in allowing yourself to be the creator of every aspect of your life, to be consciously aware of every part of your experience, to be able to create everything with choice and not just by happenstance. And your car, since you spend so much time in it and it gets you from so many places, and it helps you to really provide a life that you need to have in the physical realm, we want to really have an experience that makes this more valuable when we're in it, that we're not just doing something to survive or get along, but we're really enjoying the process and the literal journey. So let yourself in this moment, with your eyes closed, sitting in the seat of your dream car with your hands around the wheel, let yourself feel the feeling of that. What does it feel like to drive the car that you've always wanted? Driving the car of your dreams. Driving the car that you'd love to drive. Breathe into that. You guys always know I yawn once I get really deep into that space, which I am with you right now. So let yourself just breathe into it, breathing in deeply through the nose, or letting yourself have a nice big yawn even. exhaling out of the mouth. Now imagine yourself turning on the music or calling a friend or loved one. Or maybe you start to imagine someone getting in the car with you. Let yourself be present with the kind of conversations that you would have when they say, "Wow, I love your car," or "Congratulations on getting the car you've always wanted. You look great. This is amazing." Let yourself hear that and feel the feeling of receiving that warm congratulations. Notice how this energy, this feeling, vibrates beyond your heart and your mind and throughout your body. Perhaps you start the car and you decide, okay, it's time to drive. Let yourself feel the feeling of what it feels like to drive your car with your hands around the steering wheel. And perhaps you even literally put your hands up as though you're gripping a steering wheel and driving. Maybe you even use your feet as though they're on pedals. Beautiful. Or on the floor of the car. Beautiful. What does it feel like as you turn corners, as you turn up the music, as you laugh, as you go on a long drive? Why don't you pull over now in your dream car, get out and take a look at what you've created. What does it feel like to look at your car and say, wow, I brought this into my life through choice and inspiration, through the guidance of my own inner knowing and vision, with the co-creation of the universe and all those who are in alignment with it. This is something that I came into experiencing in my reality. Let yourself feel that feeling, the feeling that you did this and that you did it as a co-creation with Source, with the universe, within you and around you. Let yourself feel like you've made it, like you've done it, like it's done. Breathe into that. Sitting even more straight, getting back into your car, driving back home. Slowly getting out of your car, sitting down somewhere safe and quiet to meditate in the imagination. And slowly, when you're ready, you can move your fingers and your toes. And whenever you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Beautiful. I encourage you to write down what you saw, how it felt, and how often you intend to practice this feeling. The more that you feel the feeling of this state, of this reality, the more that you will line up with it. The more signs you will see, the more things that people will say about it, the more you'll see it on the street, the more opportunities and money and people and things will start to come into your experience. And before you know it, with your practice and making this feeling real, not needing it to come in before you can feel excited, happy, and grateful for it, you will have it, and it will be the most natural thing when it comes. I hope that you enjoyed this practice. I hope that you'll continue to do it perhaps every single day, and keep me in the loop, either here or on Instagram. We love comments below, so don't be afraid to share how that experience was for you today and any day that you do it. But also feel free to hit me up at Milana Snow on Instagram. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see you in your new car. Make sure you send me a picture so that I can go ahead and give you a warm congratulations. This is going to be really fun. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.